Since the Crime Victims Advocacy Council was founded in 1989, it has been supported by individual contributions and the United Methodist Church. Unfortunately, the number of crime victims is growing. The need for support is more profound than ever. As you watch this video, we know that you will feel the survivors' pain and rejoice in their healing. We ask you to be a part of this process and consider ways of contributing to our program.
My mother was murdered on September the 3rd, 1998. Two 16-year-old boys broke into her house and beat her and strangled her.
Two people came to my house posing as FBI agents to rob the store, and they murdered my daughter and almost killed me.
My granddaughter, Sierra, was murdered by a man who drove his car into a daycare center playground in California.
A murder occurs in a family or a serious violent crime, and the life of the family is never the same. Grief abounds, and the family's sense of peace or shalom and the community's sense of peace or safety has been forever violated. Shock gives way to anger and rage engulfed in sadness and depression. This is where the Crime Victim Advocacy Council, or CVAC, steps in to try to heal and to help.
After my husband was murdered, I actually went to a private psychiatrist. Not a psychologist, but a psychiatrist. And again, the healing just wasn't there because she couldn't relate to me. She was from a textbook. When I came into a group therapy, these people knew where I was, and they shared with me that yes, this is normal. The grief, the anger, the sadness, the depression, the crying, all of that was part of the many steps that you have to walk through after an incident.
CVAC's faith-based program offers 4 different areas of support and education, focusing on survivors and the community at large, to aid in victims' spiritual and physical healing, and to aid in the prevention of crime. CVAC's pastoral care program provides individual, family, group, and mutual support therapy sessions. In addition, the program offers funeral assistance, death notification, hospital visits, Bible studies, and an annual memorial service. The practical issues of dealing with death are softened, and the emotional storm is calmed. Victims begin their long journey towards survival.
I will always grieve, but I feel that I am not a victim anymore. And I think it's really important to get to that point that you don't feel that you're a victim anymore.
Restorative Justice is CVAC's Victim Empowerment Program. Presently, there are 7,000 programs for prison ministry nationwide, yet only 53 faith-based programs for crime victims. CVAC's program provides for victim criminal dialogue and financial restitution. Victims are assisted in completing impact statements, offered case evaluations, and educated in dealing with the criminal justice system.
The group helped me in understanding all the legal aspects, the things that you go through the court system, understanding what you're going to go through, the processes, and this way you're not victimized twice by the same crime.
We made a plan so that at the point that my stalker gets out of jail, I have comfort in knowing how I'm going to handle that situation. It won't be a complete unknown to me.
Working with this program normalizes it and puts it into a context where you can deal with it, you can cope with it, and it's okay.
This group was my lifeline.
The Crime Prevention Program is a series of educational seminars originally created by 3 crime victims. These seminars are presented to the community by CVAC member Clarence Hall.
Hi, I'm Clarence Hall. I teach kids because kids are our future. I teach them empowerment, I teach them self-defense, and I teach them how to make decisions and be responsible for the decisions that they make.
Seminars include information on stages of recovery, post-traumatic stress disorder, grief, child abuse, battering, rape, dealing with the criminal justice system, personal safety, and crime prevention. At the heart of CVAC's crime prevention program is the goal of individual safety and well-being.
When I first came here, I was told to CVAC, I was told that it was okay to be angry with God, that God could take that. And when I heard that, I thought, okay, I can do that. I can be angry. And after a while, the anger with God went away.
It has helped me to not only relax, but to identify some of the emotions that I like, anger, guilt, shame, that I've had to work through. And it's been a very healing process.
For anyone that goes through this, they've got to have something to be able to hang on to. And it has made a big difference in my life and helped me to gain strength in my faith.
When people talk, a lot of the things that they say, it's like God told them to say it, or God put those words in that person's mouth, because I needed to hear that.
CVAC's legislative education program seeks to raise the awareness of local and state government agencies about practices, policies, and priorities that impact crime victims. CVAC has been instrumental in the passage of 6 laws in the state of Georgia that protect and empower victims of crime and the community.
We want to send a strong message of deterrence by placing severe penalties in their path.
These 2 bills show our unwavering commitment to protecting the children of Georgia by working to end child prostitution.
We hope that'll change their mind about prostituting children in the streets of Atlanta.
Thousands of crime victims from all walks of life have been emotionally restored through CVAC. They have found a supportive place of understanding. CVAC wants to add to its services and expand its impact. Planned are a speakers bureau, additional prevention programs, more legislative initiatives, a resource-driven website, and quarterly video updates.
CVAC is growing in its mission to help crime victims, crime survivors, and the community to heal and to restore after a serious violent crime has occurred.
I feel like CVAC is giving back to the community. Criminals have taken away.
I can help somebody who's going through the same troubles, the same problems, the same emotions that I've already been through.
It's very important to give back to the community, because when you have a group like CVAC that has given you so much, and I know without a doubt there is no way I could have made it without them.
We must continue to work together to ensure that victims become survivors, that communities become whole again, and we ask for your support. Only through your contributions can we offer continued services to survivors. These survivors become a symbol of hope to others.
Inside I know you're somewhere singing the songs that we sang not so long ago. My heart is breaking for you. I'm lost in